Hello, welcome to episode 372. We are going to be making a simple thirst mechanism. So you drink water or you're going to get effects. Now if we look, I press E, you'll notice I've got weakness and hunger. That's because my water bar is empty. So I can drink to fill that up. There we go. And it's going to slowly tick down. And when it gets to red, I've only got a little bit of time left before I start getting the effects again. So any moment the effects will kick in. Let's have wait. There they are. Okay, so actually let's look at that score on the side and then you can see it going down. There it is. So that's our score. When I drink, it goes up. When I'm not drinking, it goes down. Now I'm in a desert, and in a desert it goes down twice as fast. I also show you how to do it, so if you're in another dimension, maybe you're in the nether, it will go down quicker as well. What can I do to protect myself? I can stand in water. There we go. If I'm standing in water, it doesn't go down. Okay, we're in version 1.21, but I think the only thing I'm using is an inline predicate in the controller, so whichever version they were added in, 1.20.5 maybe, this should work in. And this was a request by Alexandru Chiriac. I think that's it. Enough waffling. Let's get on and make it now. Okay, let's start off with a couple of scoreboard objectives. So I'll have a little bit of setup. Let's pop a button on there. And we'll call it setup. Right, I want a scoreboard to tell when I drink a potion. Now, a water bottle is considered a potion. And to make this easier, we're going to say, well, if you drink any potion, they're all basically got water in, so that's going to help your thirst. So we're going to add used potion, used : potion. Okay. And I'm also going to have one scoreboard, objectives, add. We want to track our current level, so we'll just call it value dummy. That'll be my current water level. Done. And now move on to a controller. Okay, controller. Right. I think if we use a potion, we want our value to go up. So let's execute as any player whose scores equals used a potion equals 1 or higher. We will run scoreboard players add, and you can pick any number you like. Obviously, I'm just going to use add it to value. I'm going to use something like 500. Okay. So every time I drink a potion, that should go up. But it's going to keep going up, so we better reset the used potion score as well. So scoreboard, players, reset all players, all players whose scores equals used a potion equals 1 or higher. What are you doing? There we go. And we are resetting their used potion score. Okay, so we've probably got something that's working already. Scoreboard, objectives, set display to the sidebar, value. Let's get a bottle of water. Okay, and let's get a splash potion as well, because we don't want to get sort of a higher value if we throw a splash potion. Cool. Okay, so that doesn't set it off. So we have to drink this. And we've got 500. Excellent. So that's going up. That's working. Okay. And I suppose it needs to go down. If I'm not drinking, it needs to go down. So let's do that. Execute as any player whose scores equals their value equals, well, I suppose 1 or higher. And we just want to remove run scoreboard players, remove that player from value 1. So now if I'm not drinking, it's just going to be going down. Cool, there it is. That seems pretty nice. And if it gets to 0, let's give some effects. Okay. Execute as any player whose scores equals value equals. Now I'm just going to check if they're at 0, but you can give effects as they get lower. So you might say, well, if they're between 0 and 100, or if they're between 100 and 200, so you could give them effects that get worse as they go on. I'm just going to say if it's 0, they've got no water, then run effect, give that player, I think we'll give them hunger. Why not? Infinite seems a bit harsh. Okay, done. And I'm going to copy that and put it there, and I'll give them weakness as well. Give them 2. There we go. Cool. So if my water runs out, which it will do shortly, I should get hunger and weakness. And here we go. Just about to run out. Yep. Okay. If I drink something, gone up, hunger and weakness disappear. Cool. Let's make it a bit more interesting. Let's make it so if you're standing in water, let's get a water bucket. And let's put some water down there. Let's make it so if you're standing in water, it doesn't go down. So here we are. Execute as all players. Yeah, value of 1, remove value 1. So let's put in here an @s. Unless block bom bom bom. So that's at their feet. So we just have to be standing in water. That's good enough. Water. Okay, so it's still going down. If I get in the water, it stops. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's get out. And let's make it a bit more interesting as well. Let's get rid of those. I'm going to add an extra check. I'm going to do a biome check. Well, I suppose you could do dimension. I'll tell you what. I'll do a biome check, and I'll check if they're in a desert. If they're in a desert, let's make it go down faster. You could do the same to check if they're in the nether. I'll put the predicate to check if they're in the nether in the description. And at the end of the video, we're going to go to Misode, and we'll make the predicate there as well. For now, I'm just going to check if they're in the desert. So I think what I'll do is I'll take these 2 and move them along 1. So let's copy these. 1, 2. And let's move them both along. Let's check the commands are still in there. Yes, they are. Okay. And then I'm going to copy this one. So this is the one that's making the value go down. I'm going to copy that. Control, copy. And put it there. So now it's going down twice as fast. Let's add a predicate in here as well. So we've checked for water. After we check for water, let's say if predicate, and we'll make a predicate in here. As I say, at the end of the video, we'll go off to Misode's generators and we'll make this predicate. For now, I want a condition. I'm going to do Minecraft entity properties. Yeah, that seems fine. And which entity? This entity. Okay. And what is your predicate? My predicate is going to be snails. No. A location check, and I am going to check. I'm going to check the biomes, and I'm going to check Minecraft. I'm going to put plains, and I'm going to go to the end, and I'm going to put this value to 10 so we can really see the difference. Okay, now I'm going to drink something. Now I am in a desert, so it should go down normally. Now, if I went into a plains, it should go down faster. We can test that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to now change this from plains to desert. And now my score should be going down much quicker. Yep, there we go. Boom. Okay, so if you're in a desert, it goes down twice as fast. If you wanted to, you could make another one of these. So, middle mouse, copy the block, put another one in to do a dimension check or another biome. Up to you. I'm just going to leave it just checking the desert. Now we've got a problem because we're going down by 10. We've got the problem that my value has gone to -1. All I'm going to do is change that value to 1. So now if I'm in a desert, it goes down twice as fast. So let's drink that. So that is going down twice as fast. And effectively, this is now working. It's all set up. When I run out of water, I do get the effect. So I've got the effects, yep, so that's working. But we can make it a little bit nicer. Let's make it like a little display down the bottom. Like when you have, how do we get survival? We've got our little bar down there for our hearts and our little chicken legs. Still got hunger by the look of it. Okay. So let's make a little display. Now we're not going to go crazy and use a resource pack or anything like that. We're just going to make our own. So this will be controller, and I call it controller action bar. Okay, let's call this controller main. Right. We're just going to execute based on the scores. So execute as any player whose scores equals value equals 1 to 99. Here we go. We will run title for that player on the action bar, and let's put some stuff in. Right, I'm going to want 2 things. 1, 2. First one is going to be text, and we'll just say water, and a little bit of space there as well. And the next one is also going to be text. It's happy now. It's happy now. It knows what I want to do. And I'm going to put some symbols in here. I've copied some symbols that I can put in. I used Windows character map. So I'm going to put some in, that cool little symbol there. I'm going to have 5 of them. There we go. Is that okay? Let's give it some colour as well. So water. Let's give this one a colour of, well, water. Aqua, I suppose. And this is when it's running out. So let's give this one a colour. Danger. Let's give this one a colour of red. Red. Okay. So if it equals less than 200 on my action bar, let's turn it on. That will help. F3 good. Cool. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Right. Let's just copy that. Control middle mouse. Paste it down again. And we'll change it to always active chain. And I'm going to use the character map on Windows again to get myself a different symbol. And we'll put water. So we have 1. Let's change the number first. So we did to 200. Let's say this one then is 200 to 399. You can put whatever numbers you like. I mean, these numbers are too low. The water's going to run out too fast. So let's put this in here. There we go. Cool little, what is that? Star of David or something? Let's put that in there and remove one of them. Done. Let's drink some more water. So if that drops beneath 400, there we go. Okay, that's cool. Right. I think you can guess what we're going to do. We're just going to get another one, pop it in there. And I'm going to remove one of the splash little things, and I'm going to copy that one and put another one in. And I'm going to say from 400 to 599. Done. I'm going to copy that, put it down again. I'm going to remove a splash. I'm going to get one of these little cool stars. And I'm going to change the score to 600 to 799. How many more of these do we have to do? About 2 more probably. Remove one of them. Put that in there. So this would be 800 to 999. And last one, Oh, we can remove the whole thing there, because we'd have no more splashes. We have one more of those little stars, and let's say just over 1,000. Your water's fine. Cool. Let's drink some water. That's nice, going up. A bit more. Excellent, I've got full water. That's going to slowly tick down. That's nice and easy to see how much water I've got. Just about to hit 1,000, so it's going to go, nope, we lost one. And then when it gets to 800, I think you know that we're just going to lose another one. There we go. Okay, let's take that off the sidebar. We don't need that. We know it's working. Cool, there we go. We have a very simple little thirst system in Minecraft. If you don't keep drinking, then you're going to get weak and hungry. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Here we are on a misode GitHub IO site. I want to make a predicate. There we go. Entity properties. Yes. I want to check your location. I want to check the biome. And we were checking if it's a desert. So let's select desert. And we're done. There we go. I've got mine set to inline. Let's put it to tabs. Okay, there we go. So there's our little predicate. To copy it to put into Minecraft, I do tend to go to minified, and then I can just do Shift End and copy the whole lot. Nice. Okay, so that's going to check if we're in a desert. Now let's do a check to see if we're in a dimension. I think you might be able to see how to do it already because we've got dimension here. So we'll remove the biome check. Let's get rid of that. Okay, it seems happy there, and we'll go into dimension, and I'll just pick nether, and I'll click anywhere else. There we go. Now it's going to check if I'm in the nether. Cool. Nice and simple. Made a couple of predicates. We can copy and paste them into our Minecraft world. Okay. Bye.